Welcome to the first ever GameFace Junior Football Show, straight from the Mount Martha Juniors. I'm joined by my co-host, Reese. How you going, mate?
Yeah, very good. Got 11 teams from Mount Martha playing today. It's going to be a huge day of footy down here for the MPJFL. Keen to be here.
We're going to be asking all the important questions to the coaches, committee members and the kids. You kids ready?
Yeah!
So I'm joined by our first guest. What was your name, mate?
Kip,
and what age group do you play here at Mount Martha?
under 10.
Played this morning yet?
No.
How long have you got till game time?
About half an hour.
Alrighty, so I won't hold you up too much longer. Who is your favourite AFL team? And your favourite player?
Rioli, but now it's Jack Bunch.
Two terrific players. We won't leave you any longer. I'm going to jump over to Reese and he's going to talk to a couple others on his side.
Alright, who's on my side here? Are you playing today?
No.
No. Are you playing today?
Yes.
Okay, who are you playing against today? Right, and what age group are you? Under 10 as well?
17.
Okay, what oval will you be playing on? The one just behind us or the one over that side? The back oval. How's your year gone so far? Have you been happy with how you gone?
We haven't listened.
Haven't lost any. You keep track of the score yourself?
Not really.
No? Alright. That's it? How do you know you've won everything?
Not all the things good.
Okay. So you've had a pretty good year. Where do you like to play? What's your favourite position?
Centre half forward.
Okay, very good. Play back to you. We're going to ask another question.
You got some other questions? Oh, who have we got over here? Hudson. What age group do you play, mate? Under 10. And you got a game coming in about half an hour alongside you guys teammates? Great work. And who's your favourite AFL team? Geelong. The Cats had a good win yesterday. Who's your favourite player? Tom Hall. He's kicked back-to-back bags of 7. How does that feel to watch him play that well? Great. You guys think you'll make the finals? Great work. Who else have we got? What was your name, mate? Got a mouth guard in your mouth? Well, can you take it out so you can answer my questions for me? What's your name? Benny. Who do you play for? What age group? Under 10, so you're going to go before you're about to happen as well? Who do you follow in the AFL? Oh, I wouldn't answer that question first. Who's your favourite player? Robbie Tarrant. I was using my favourite player, his brother, Chris Tarrant, for the Mighty Magpies. What do you think of Collingwood? Damn.
One last thing before we go. Best of luck against Rye today. I want you all at the same time to say, get your game face on into this microphone and looking right at that camera, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Get your game face on!
Dynamic Staffing Solutions. We act immediately to supply your business with quality staffing and labour solutions.
Welcome back to the GameFace Junior Football Show from Mount Martha. I'm joined by the Under-9s coach Justin and two of their superstars from the Under-9s, Tate and Flynn. We're going to have a chat with Justin first. How long have you coached this team for, mate?
This is my first year of coaching, actually.
And how are you finding it?
I'm loving it. We've got a great bunch of kids that I work with every week and a great bunch of parents to go with it as well, so it's been fantastic.
What made you want to start coaching Under-9s?
My wife put my name down.
Great work. What's your wife's name?
Tanya.
Good on you, Tanya. Did you play any footy anywhere, mate?
I did play footy, yeah. I played footy for the Mentone Tigers.
How often do you go back and watch those guys run around?
Not too often because I live in the Mornington Peninsula now, but I like to stick around and watch the local guys play footy these days.
Great work. Who do you follow in the local footy then, being a Mount Martha junior coach? Mount Martha, great work. What do you think, Justin, would be your pet hate being a coach?
Pet hate? I don't know if I'd have a pet hate for being a coach. For me, I think it's just about making sure the kids are having fun. And my aim this year was to just make sure the kids come back next year and they'll play footy. So,
What AFL team do you go for?
St Kilda.
And who's your favourite player?
Jack Sinclair at the moment. I like little Jack.
And firstly, thanks for having a chat with GameFace. We're going to talk to the superstars Tate and Flynn in a second. Can you look at that camera and say, get your game face on?
Get your game face on.
Over to Tate and Flynn. Tate, you were the captain today, mate. How was that to be the captain?
Good.
Good? That's good. And Flynn, how's your season going so far, mate?
Good.
Good? Great work. What position do you guys play?
Well, it's different every single match.
And how about you, Tate? Pretty different every week?
Yeah.
Let's ask this a bit better. What would be your favourite position to play?
Rock. Full forward.
Great work. And biggest help in your career? Who helps you the most in your football career apart from your coach, Justin? Would it be maybe mum or dad?
My dad, the coach.
How about you, Tate?
Probably my teammates.
Who do you guys follow in the AFL?
St Kilda.
And who are your favourite players?
Nikki.
And for Tate? Nicky as well. Great work. Who would you guys put in front of the goals to kick the winning goal after the siren?
What are you guys doing? In our team?
In your team especially.
Sam.
Sam.
Same too.
That's a decent
Yeah, that was a
answer
good
from the
choice.
boys
I
there
think,
as well.
either of
Sam
these
and
two
yourself?
boys are pretty safe in front of goals. But yeah, Sam's a good choice as well.
Great work. Well, thank you to Flynn, Tate and Coach Justin of the Under-9s for joining us on the GameFace Junior Football Club here at Mount Martha. We're going to go to a break and we'll be back with more in a minute.
And we're back here at Ferrara Reserve, the Mount Martha Junior Football Club, joined by some of the under-10s who are playing in about half an hour, so we won't hold them up for too much, but I'm joined by Adam, the under-10s coach. Adam, how long have you been coaching these boys for?
This is third year, so I started with them in their first year of under-9, did 2 years of under-9 and now the first year of under-10, so we're coming to the end of the season, which is good.
And what made you start coaching with them in the first place?
Oh, look, I guess I wanted to help the community, help the club, participate in the sport with my son, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a great experience.
Yep, so all the way you've just enjoyed the whole way.
Yep.
Will you follow through into under-11s, do you think?
Ask me at the end of the year.
Okay, see how we go.
No, look, I'm likely to. If the team will have me, they're performing quite well. They're enjoying the footy and so am I. So I don't see any reason why I wouldn't go around again. But we'll evaluate that at the end of the season.
And that step up into under-11s is a big jump. I remember doing it myself, going into under-10s to under-11s. There's modified rules. They start scoring, playing a little bit more competitively. You've got a Lightning Premiership coming up. Tell us a bit about that and how important that'll be.
Oh, look, I think all the boys will be pretty excited to play the Lightning Premiership, particularly when they're up to score. There'll be a mini ladder, and they'll have some finals to participate in. So, look, whilst there's no scoring and no ladders in the under-10s, all the boys generally
they know anyway,
get an idea of where they're sitting. So they're all looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, and it'll be a good taste of what's to come next year for them.
Yeah, it sounds like really good fun. And the boys have been travelling pretty well this year. Do you think you get playing quite comfortable out there on the field?
Look, they are playing quite well. They're gelling really well as a team. It's pretty much the same group of boys, plus or minus a couple that have been going through the last couple of years. So they've been through the whole way. Their on-field performance is improving, week on week, and they're a really competitive team.
Very good. Do you play footy yourself, Adam?
I played a little bit of footy. Yeah, a very long time ago now.
Yeah, what team?
Oh, look, I played with Scotch College, and played a little bit of amateur football after that. Not a great deal. Gave it up pretty early.
Not a great deal. You don't head down to Scotch College and watch the boys in the VAFA anymore?
No.
No.
Too far to travel for me from Mount Martha. I'd rather lie on the beach.
All right, very good. And in your team is the superstar Kobe and Pluggers over there with him. Boys, how are we?
Good, thank you. How are you, Kobe?
Good, thanks.
All reports from Adam. You had an absolute blinder last week against Somerville. Tell us what happened.
Well, I scored 5 goals. I started in the forward line and scored 2. And then I went to the midfield to help out the move and brought the Somerville forward coming through. And in the last quarter, I scored 3 goals to make it 5 goals.
So you kicked 2 in the first quarter, went in and helped the midfield out, and then in the last quarter dropped back into the forward line and booted 3. What was the final score?
I didn't really catch the scores.
Following along the game the best you can, how many goals of your goals equaled? How many points would have you put on the board?
32. That's good too.
Good maths. Great maths.
And do you think the other team was close to your individual performance there as well? So you guys got the win. Yes. Great work. And to get a little bit more to know about yourself, what football team do you go for, Kobe?
Essendon.
The Dons. They've come really good lately. How do you feel about the Dons?
We've been doing well,
Yeah.
apart from that month earlier this season.
And who will be your favourite player?
Anthony Tippett.
Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody, great work. I think he's everyone's favourite player for the Dons at this point in time. You're playing under 11s next year, so you get to go some modified rules and start to tackle and have a bounce on the wing and do all those fun things. What would you be looking forward to the most, do you think?
Probably for the bouncing and the tackling as well, both. Because I like tackling.
Talking about today, who are you playing today?
We're playing right.
And has Coach Adam looked to put you in the midfield first today or in the forward line today?
I haven't seen the board yet.
Adam, could you give us a bit of an insight on who's lining up?
We usually keep the boards under wraps. We don't want the opposition any tips early.
So no exclusives for us here, Adam?
No exclusives. No, but there's every chance that Kobe will start somewhere where he can get a few points on the board.
Well, congratulations, Kobe, on that effort last week against Somerville. Hopefully you can continue some good form this morning. We'd love to thank Adam and yourself for joining the panel, and we'll be back on the GameFace Junior Football Show with some special guests in a minute.
Frankston RSL, Frankston's function and restaurant specialist.
And we're back here at the Mount Martha Junior Football Club for another scene and another team. Here today, you've just taken on Sorrento, boys. How did you go today?
Yeah, we got the win over them by, I think it was like 100 points, so yeah, we did pretty good.
Okay, very good. I might get you to just do a quick introduction for us along the lines. What team do you play in, or what team do you coach? And what is your name?
My name's Dylan and I play for Mount Martha under 12s.
Pat Savona, under 12 Navy coach, Mount Martha.
Harvey, under 12.
Okay, very good. I might start with you, Pat. How long have you been coaching these boys in particular?
With this group, it'll be 3 years. This is the third year.
Yep, so that's all the way through from 9s?
No, 10s.
10s?
11s and now 12s.
12s. Okay, very good. How have you been travelling so far this year?
Look, the boys have had a really good season. We're 13 games in. They're 13 wins and no losses at this point. So they're having a pretty good season at this point.
Sorrento today, were they one of the teams? I noticed the scoreboard even got turned off. You had a really comfortable win. Were they one of the teams towards the lower end of the table?
Yeah, look, Sorrento have had a difficult season. So, yeah, they're not they're not travelling as well as they'd like to be, I guess.
What are some of the teams that are travelling quite well and they're going to be your competition come finals time?
Well, I think it's the four basically. It's Mount Martha, South Mornington, Tyab and Rye. They're the four that are pretty much locked in at this point. Yeah, the finals coming up, so they're the four teams that are pretty good.
Oh, very good. And boys, might start with you, Dylan. How long have you been playing for? Have you played all the way through since under 9s?
Not under 9s. I was playing when I was like 7 for under 10s back in Melbourne. So,
Jeez, that was impressive. What was the club that you played for then?
I played for Burnside Bears.
Burnside Bears. And how long did you play for them for, sorry?
I played up until under 10s and then I moved to Mount Martha.
Okay, very good. And over to you, Harvey. How long have you been playing for Mount Martha?
This is my 5th year.
And what position do you like to play the best?
Midfield.
Midfield. And for you as well, Dylan, what position do you like to play?
Forward and midfield.
Kicked many snags you two this year? Many goals?
Yeah, a few.
Very good. Are you guys excited to play finals? Did you play finals last year?
Yeah, we played finals and we got the win over Rye last year in the grand final.
In the grand final. So you're going for back-to-back this year?
Yep.
Is Rye one of the teams in the four, that you said before?
Yeah, they're, I think, 4th.
Are they going to be someone you're a little bit worried about playing, or do you think you have them covered?
Depends.
No, we all worry. We all worry. Yes.
Keep it under wraps.
On their day, yep.
So how many games have you lost this season?
This season we haven't lost any games.
Haven't lost any. Did you lose any last year?
Yes, we lost 1 last year.
Okay, very good. And Harvey, what's Pat like as a coach? Do you like him as a coach?
Yeah.
Boys, what do you think? Is there something that he says far too often? What's his favourite saying? Do you have anything, Harvey?
Yes, footy, long and direct.
Long and direct. Is that something you like to say a lot? Get the ball long up to your forwards?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I won't say too much, but yeah, fierce footy is probably one of the things I sort of say a fair bit.
What do you try to take into your coaching the most, though? considering it's only a young age group, but they're still trying to play finals and do so well, going for a back-to-back flag this year. What's the thing that you're trying to get through the boys the most?
It's more about learning for the kids. As long as I'm sort of there to teach them and seeing them improve, that's the reward I get out of it, I guess. They're a young group. I've been with them for a few years, and they're a good group. So just to see them, develop and get better is what I'm sort of there for, and what I get rewarded out of seeing.
Okay. Did you play footy yourself, Pat?
No, I never played footy. I played soccer.
Yeah.
But my young fella sitting next to me, he from the age of about 4, he wanted to play footy.
Did you try to get him to play soccer, or you just let him do whatever he wanted?
Many times. And up to last year, he did play with Mount Martha, but this was a year at under 12s that they had to make the decision to play either, because it would clash with the Sunday game, so he chose football.
Yep. And he's obviously travelling quite well. Like, you're pretty happy. As long as he's happy, you're happy?
That's it. As long as the kids are happy, the parents are happy as well. So, yeah, for sure.
That's it. Well, best of luck for the rest of the season, boys. I hope you can go back-to-back. You've had a great game today against Sereno. Scoreboard got turned off. Absolutely flogged them. Plenty of wins to come, I'm sure of it. We'll be back later with another team on the GameFace Junior Football Show.
At You First Real Estate, we obviously do sales, property management, and all things property. So if you have any questions regarding your property, or you would like it appraised to know how much your property is worth in the current market, feel free to call us on 592-592-78.
Welcome back to the GameFace Junior Footy Show. The MPJFL Grand Final is going to be held at Pearsdale Baxter. How did that go into Big Fuzz?
Yeah, great venue, Pearsdale. Those two ovals there are pretty good. And the MPJFL have decided to go across 2 days, Saturday and Sunday.
So why don't you start reading off the times and teams for the Grand Final on the Saturday for us, Fuzz?
Yeah, so Grand Finals will wrap up on Saturday the 8th of September. Starting with that 9 a.m, we've got the Under-11s White Grand Final, then followed by the 10:20 a.m. Under-11s Navy, then 11:40 a.m. the Under-11s Girls. Now, that's all going to be played in the back oval, a little bit smaller of an oval. And then on the main oval at 9 a.m, they've got the Under-12s White, Under-12s Navy, followed at 10:20 a.m, and then Under-13s Girls will finish off at 11:40 a.m. So that'll be all for the Saturday at Pearsdale's front oval and back oval.
And the gate will continue to be busy on the Sunday, which is the 9th of September, which will start at 8 a.m. in the morning. It'll be the Under-13 White Grand Final, followed by the 9:40 a.m. Under-13 Navy. On to the 11:20 Under-14 Navy, up to the 1 p.m. Under-14 White Grand Final, and the 2:40 and 4 p.m. Under-15 Girls White and Under-15 Girls Navy. And on to the main oval, starting from 8 a.m. again, we've got the Under-15 boys. At 9:40 we crack off with the Under-16 Whites. We have 11:20 Under-18 Girls White, the 12:40 Under-18 Girls Navy, 2 p.m. Under-16 Girls Navy, and followed by the blockbuster Under-17s Grand Final on the main oval at 3:40 p.m, which will conclude the MPJFL season for 2018. We'll be back.
Pencon Garden Supplies and Mini Mix Concrete is a family-owned business that has served the Mornington Peninsula magnificently for more than 50 years. For all your garden and building supplies, concrete, soil, sand and mulch, visit Bart and the team at 58 Peninsula Avenue Rye, or call 5985 2252 or 5985 2998.
Welcome back to the GameFace Junior Football Show. We have got the coach and a couple of players from the Under-11s here at Mount Martha. We're joined by Coach Michael and two superstars in Sam and Hudson. We'll start with you, Michael. How are the boys travelling this year so far?
We're travelling pretty well. We're sitting second on the ladder with a couple of games to go. We should play finals without any doubt. We've had a good year. We've always had players away. And we're lining up to be really on our best game in the next few weeks.
With having players away, it means players have been stepping up, so it's a pretty deep list you've got there, Michael.
It's deep enough to 16 on the field sometimes, but we're very competitive. Part of our goal is to start fast and just maintain that momentum.
How long have you coached football at Mount Martha?
This is my third year, and for probably half of the team, and they've been with me for the 3 years.
Do you enjoy having Michael as a coach, fellas?
Yeah.
Good news. First of all, what football team do you go for, mate?
I'm an Essendon supporter, and they're again coming home strong, so watch out.
Who's your favourite player running around for the Dons?
Probably Dyson Heppel because he's a very good Leongatha person.
Talk about Leongatha with you, mate. What brings that connection with Dyson Heppel?
I played my junior footy down there and Essendon supporters, so there's a link there. And played senior footy a couple of times against his dad. But yeah, all good. And he's a great guy too.
He's a nice guy, a real Aussie guy.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
On to the players. We'll start with Hudson. What AFL team do you go for, mate? And who would be your favourite player for the Hawks? Yeah, could you name a couple for me? The Bullies that kick all the goals. The dynamic duo for the Hawks. Great work. And what's your favourite part about playing football? Good answer.
And Huddy's missed 6 weeks with a broken hand this year, so he's coming good at the end of the year.
So coming back off an injury, is that the first time you've needed to do that, Huddo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And how did it feel to miss the start of the season on the sidelines? Did you turn up to training and support the boys still?
Yeah, I did.
Great work, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate. Moving on to Sam, how's your season going, mate?
Good, thanks.
Good, and who do you follow in the AFL?
Bombers, Essendon as well.
Bombers as well, so your coach would be happy with you there. And who's your favourite player?
Probably Dyson.
Heppel as well?
Yeah.
A lot of people tend to say Anthony McDonald.
Yeah, that's probably mine as well.
So what's your number, Sam?
21.
21, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. And Hutto, what's your number?
50.
Great work. And you guys get to play finals this year. It would be your first set of finals. What would be the main thing you're looking forward to? Is it maybe the big crowd?
Yeah.
Great work. Well, that wraps us up with the under-11s here at the GameFace Junior Football Show. Thanks for joining us, Sam, Hudson and Coach Michael. We'll be back with more from the GameFace Footy Show.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. And we're back on the GameFace Junior Footy Show here at Mount Martha. Today we're covering all the teams here, all 11 teams playing at Ferraro Reserve. Our first girls team that we're covering today, under-13s girls playing on the main ground a little later on. Gives an introduction, Gemma, Maggie and Mark. How long have we all been playing footy for and how long have you been coaching for, Mark?
I've been playing for 2 years. This is my second year in girls footy, but this is my first year in under-13s.
Yeah, very good. Maggie, yourself?
I've been playing for 4 years and I've been playing for about 40 years and coaching junior football the last 3 years.
So you play footy yourself still?
No. Giving it away.
Okay, who did you play footy for, Mark?
Lots of different clubs: Noble Park, Springvale, Cranbourne, Berwick.
Okay, so fairly experienced footballer then. First time coaching the girls, or you coached before?
First time coaching the girls.
Okay, how are you finding it so far this year?
Do I have to say it in front of them?
You can be quiet.
It's fantastic. It's wonderful.
Yeah?
They're a happy bunch.
That's good. How have you found? Have you coached before at all?
Yes, coached senior football.
Yep.
For a couple of years, assistant coach for a few years, and coached the boys team that's playing there now, under 11s and under 12s the last 2 years.
Okay, very good. So very experienced player, very experienced coach. What's the adjustment been coaching a young group of girls like these? What's the difference?
We had a real focus on their skills, handballing and kicking. We had benchmarks, ball gathering, things like that earlier in the year. So as the years progress, they've been able to adapt that to game sense sort of stuff at training, and they're doing really well.
That's good. And how have they been travelling so far this year? Oh, girls, you can probably answer that. How many games have we won? How many have we lost?
So we've won all of our games except for one, which we lost by 2 points against the top team that's never lost. And the last time we played them, we drew with them. But this time we lost by 2 points, but it was a close game.
Okay, Gemma, who was that team that you lost to?
Rye.
Right, and can you beat them?
I think if we try, it's possible, but it's going to be a hard match.
It's going to be a hard match. We'll come up against them in finals, do you think?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Okay, very good. And how you found having Mark coach you this year? Is he a good coach? You can be honest if you want.
Yeah, he's really good.
Okay, that's good. What do you think he's taught you the most, Gemma?
Probably how to do a ball drop better. We practice on our kicking in the goal, square at training, so it's good.
Very good. And for you, what do you think he's taught you the best?
It's just our ball skills and how to move the ball better and stuff.
Yep. And for the girls' footy competition, you said you've been playing for 4 years, Maggie.
Yeah, so since the start of it.
Okay, so you've always been in the girls' comp?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How have you found it?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, good fun. Favourite sport? Footy?
Definitely.
And for you, Gemma, do you play any other sports?
I played basketball as well.
Okay, favourite sport?
No
pressure.
I like footy because right now we're like doing well, and I've got like a lot of friends around it in footy. So it's good.
Okay, girls. What AFL team do you go for, Gemma? And who's your favourite player?
Carlton and Patrick Cripps.
Patrick Cripps is doing pretty well at the moment. Another best on ground yesterday. Maggie, you?
I go for Hawthorn, and my favourite player left to go to Brisbane, so
Oh, Hodgie.
bit heartbroken.
Bit heartbroken with Hodgie. That's all right. Okay. What do you think, Mark? Well, what do you think, girls, about Mark? What do you think what's his favourite saying? What does he drill into the most? What does he say the most? Maybe the girls behind can help you. Okay, what do you think Mark says the most at training? What does he drill into the most? What's his most common saying? Be quiet. Is that what I heard?
Girls, listen.
Girls, listen. That's about it. Okay, do they listen, Mark? How well does the message get across?
Sometimes they pretend not to listen, but they do listen really well. And you can tell because during a game, when we organise things, they really try hard to do them.
Okay, very good. And let's talk about today's game. Who have you matched up against today, Mark?
Ballura.
And how are they travelling so far this year?
Yeah, they've improved a lot in the last 4 weeks, so it'll be a good game.
In terms of ladder positions, you guys are sitting in second. Are they going to be playing finals as well?
Yeah, big chance to play finals, most probably will. Yes.
Okay, so tough game. Could be it's a big game for you guys today.
Yes.
Okay, where do you think you'll line up today, girls, on the ground against Ballura? What position? Or where would you like to play? Do you have any exclusives for us, Mark? No? Where are they going to be playing? You know where they're playing? You don't know yet?
No, we don't know.
Oh, sure. Okay, where do you like to play the best? What's your favourite position?
I like to play in the midfield and rock.
I like playing in like the midfield and centre half forward.
Okay, awesome. Well, best of luck today against Ballura. It's going to be a big day. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We'll be back with more from the GameFace Junior Footy Show.
Websites, videos, Google marketing, SEO. What do you need for your business? Call the team at Chill. They really know their stuff.
Welcome back to the GameFace Junior Footy Show. We are joined by the Mount Martha President, James Barrett. Thanks for coming on the show today, mate.
Thanks, Logan.
Just for the people that don't know, how long have you been the president at this club?
3 years this year.
What's the most enjoyable part?
Turning up the game day, obviously one. Seeing all the players become better footballers, I suppose, and obviously meeting with the parents on game day, around the club, hanging out training with the guys. Just generally being part of the football club, so to speak.
And James, it's been a big day today. I think you said has it been 11 teams playing here today? Is that correct?
Yeah, 11 games.
11 games. That's
yep.
So how many teams in total at the club?
We've got 18 teams.
Yep.
5 girl teams, female teams, and the rest of the boys teams.
So that'd be one of the largest clubs on the peninsula, I'd assume. It'd be up there.
Yeah, we'd be the largest. We've got about 400 members. So this year's our biggest year ever, and obviously with the girls' competition coming in, it just keeps getting larger and larger.
Yeah, just getting bigger and bigger. How many girls teams did you start with? So has that been growing quite rapidly?
Yeah, we started 3 years ago. The girls' competition started, and we had 35 girls, and now we've got over 120. So,
very good.
Right, the program is heavily loaded down here, and you guys have had a much success of having some draftees over the past few years in Wiedering, Whitfield, Hunter Clark, just to name a few. How important is it to have those kinds of people coming back to the club to help out as well?
Oh, it's great, yeah, and they do from time to time. Obviously, they got their AFL commitments, and we had Hunter back this week because he got the NAB for Rising Star Award for round 13. So he came back and presented us with the NAB help, which is good.
And Lee Matthews has his nephew playing the under-10s as well, so you've got some even more star quality around the club. It must be great.
It's actually his grandson.
Grandson.
Yeah, and we got Gigi down here as well. So yeah, few good players in the club, that's for sure.
What's one of the more difficult things being the president?
I don't think there's a lot of difficult things, but obviously having to deal with spectators that don't do the right thing on game day, that's probably the most difficult thing. But like I said, we've got 400 members here, 800 parents plus halves, so nearly 1,200 parents. And, all in all, they're a great bunch of people. And the volunteers that come down every week and help out, it just makes the club so much better.
Very good. And have you got kids playing currently at the moment?
I do. I have my young bloke's in under 14s, and I've got 2 daughters playing as well. So They both play in the under-18s girls side. One's under 16s, but it's a combined competition. And my other girl is under 18s, so they were one of the first female players here. So yeah, my daughter's played 4 years now. She played in the MPJFL team over in the SCJ. So
okay, and what sort of affiliation does Mount Martha have with senior clubs? Is there anything major, or where do you think your kids will end up? Do you think?
It's in years gone past, our feeder club, our senior feeder club's been the Mornington Bulldogs.
There is, yeah.
But with the introduction of the point system and the salary cap over the last couple of years, we've obviously got an increased interest from other senior clubs on the peninsula.
Yeah,
so
sure.
at the moment we have an MOU, or memorandum of understanding, with obviously with the Bulldogs. We also have one with Red Hill, Dramana, Tyab, and we're just about to sign one with Crib Point. So,
okay.
Yeah. And over the last couple of years, our under 17s have pretty well much. Some have gone. A lot have gone to Mornington, but we've had some down to Red Hill, some to Crib Point, some boys back to Dramana as well.
Okay, so they really just go wherever they all disperse a little bit.
Generally, yeah.
And play with their mates.
It's a bit of a mate, mates
for sure.
But last year the biggest uptake was Red Hill.
Red Hill, okay, and they're travelling really well at the moment. Red Hill, the top of the ladder, in the under 19s,
With Mount Martha not having a senior club, is there a goal for you guys under your presidency to maybe look to have a senior club in coming years, or is it something that hasn't been spoken about?
No, we're in a situation here where we're not equipped for a senior club, so we've made a commitment to the council. We've just had renovations done to the club rooms to female friendly the facilities, and that was on the proviso that we don't have a senior men's side, but there may be a possibility that we'll look at a senior women's side in a few years.
And there's nothing wrong with just having a junior football club. I mean, junior football clubs always have such a great family environment, and maybe sometimes senior clubs can even, add a little bit an extra to it and take away from the junior club a little bit maybe. I played my junior footy at Frankston Rovers, and it was a great junior environment there, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, and it does bring a different dynamic to the club as well, but we've had South Mornington seniors playing at the ground over the last, say 2 months because of their facility up there not being available, and it's just a different sort of mindset you have to junior football to senior football. Not in a bad way, but it's I just don't think we're equipped for it here, unfortunately.
That's all right. The club's track along really nicely. Got anything else?
Well, we'd love to speak to you about your personal football career. We've spoken about the club and spoken about presidency. Look, where did you play your football?
Zero.
Zero football.
Really? Zero. I'm a northerner, so no, I've come from another state. So
no football. Well, that's okay.
The other code, different code.
The code of
rugby league.
Rugby league.
Yeah. So no, we moved to Melbourne in the late 1990s, and love the game. Really get involved in it. Obviously, the kids all play it, so it's something that I've really taken on board.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning at your home club. We're going to wrap it up now, and thanks again on behalf of GameFace, Fuzz and myself.
It's been a great day.
It's been a great day, and thank you for watching the GameFace Junior Football Show from Mount Martha Junior Football Club.